that's there, you go and buy. But you know what? When we have the festival, it's going to even be bigger than Eden Center itself. It's going to be huge, and it's going to be with a whole bunch of people together in one day. And as a business owner, I think that you would really benefit from the exposure that you can get from this event, where we're anticipating thousands and thousands of people in our area to be coming to. So I'd love to talk to you a little bit more about how you can get involved and how this can benefit your business. Does that sound a lot better, right? And then from there, you can tell them, okay, well, let me show you what we have to offer and see what you would be interested in. There's several ways that you can get involved. So if one way doesn't work, we'll find another way for you. Okay? So be flexible with them too, and then show them that they have options. But show enthusiasm and belief in your mission. Been over and over again, I'm going to say it. And then what's in it for them? So I said how it will benefit your business or your service, benefit your organization, benefit you as a donor, right? It has to benefit them somehow. Like I said, benefit doesn't mean it has to be monetary, it has to be economic. A lot of times it is for a business or a person, but it could also be emotional. It could also be because they're Vietnamese Americans. How do you find that out? How do you find out if they have a heart for Vietnamese American people? By building that relationship and asking about them, right? Like for example, I have a customer, if I looked at his name is Richard Kiplinger, right? He's not Vietnamese. Actually, if I looked at his name, it's Daniel Albert, I've never met him, I wouldn't think he's Vietnamese, right? But if I talked a little bit more, I would have found out that he actually, is Vietnamese American and blah, blah, blah. Like, I have a customer, I was just talking on the phone with him, and then I found out he's married to a Vietnamese American woman. So I said, Richard, you can help me. And I sent him the thing about Pepsi Refresh. I texted him. And I was like, but I wouldn't have known that if I didn't talk to him and asked him, about his family, about his wife, about what he does, right? So find out, like, maybe they love Vietnamese food. When I tell them that I'm Vietnamese American, they're like, oh my God, I love Vietnamese food. And it'll be like, oh, so do you go to Eden Center? What's your favorite restaurant? You have that conversation. Since you love Vietnamese food so much, I have a great event for you. There's always many ways to relate it back to it. But, I mean, the key is get them to kind of tell you what would interest them. Or maybe it's not that they love Vietnamese food or love Vietnamese people, but they're trying to grow their business, They're saying, hey, times have been tough. It's been a tough economy out there. Well, you know what? In the spring, we have something that we really want to help kind of invigorate the community and stimulate the economy. And the best way to do it is bringing a bunch of businesses together, share their products and services and resources, and then with that allow consumers and allow people to go around. And human nature is impulsive buying. If you see it in front of you, you're more likely to buy, right? And that's kind of what the festival kind of does, right? It stimulates people to want to purchase products and services because it's right in front of them, and it also, if they don't purchase it at that time, they get the branding, right? So you see how that ties into, even if somebody's not, maybe they don't care about, Vietnamese food, but they have a product and service that the Vietnamese people or the community in the DC area can use. So what's in it for them? Appeal to them in a way by finding out what is it that, it's important to them. If it's growing their business, or it's growing the community, or it's just because they love us. Yes.
Yeah, I want to add to that. I think it's a great point, because you're trying to sell something, but in order to sell something, you have to find out what is it that they want to buy. If, let's say, for example, big corporation, what is it that they want? What is it that big corporations want? What can you sell to them? Does anyone know?